All right, so we're gonna walk in here and I'll tell you the initial response when you walk in is just kind of awe. Uh, it's, it's, I can only imagine, that's probably 30 feet up. And then that coffered foyer ceiling with that huge chandelier. It's got the wow factor for sure. Now this appears to be concrete. It's not painted. There's some faux finishes in this house and I'll point those out. When you first walk in, this is gonna be the dining room, okay? So I'm gonna try to take it slow. It's got surround sound. You can see the faux painting in that tray there, that circular tray. And this is paint as well. It almost has a suede look to it. It's very nice. It doesn't look dated at all. It's just rich. So if you like a lighter color palette, you could probably, you know, just maybe change out the wall color and try to use something that would work with this beautiful ceiling. You've got these nice shutters here. Then of course the wainscoting. There's a lot of deluxe crown in the house. As you'll note, you have a central vac system. That's where you can plug in your hose for the vacuum system. Nice tall ceilings in here. Now these are glazed cabinets. As you can see, they're white, but they have this glaze on them. We've got a double oven here. There's not a ton of counter space in this house, but having this island certainly helps. They do have their coffee maker over there, as you can see. Equal amount of cabinets. Now it does have, as you can see, some built-ins over there, which I'm sure you could probably store some of the items you don't use all the time. But again, these cabinets are not dirty, they're glazed. There's a little bit of, just a little bit of wear and tear on this one, which is pretty normal. This is a GE dishwasher. You've got a tile backsplash. And then of course a gas range, which is very nice. You've got drawers. They're not soft close, but they're in pretty good shape. This one has a, that one's a soft close. This one is not, unless the spring's broken. But you can see the floor. Probably need a good steam cleaning on the floor. Just normal wear and tear of the baseboards. Have a little bit of wear and tear. You can see some on the pantry door. Again, pretty typical. All right, so when I go in the pantry, this definitely needs to be repainted. It's not nasty or anything. It's just stained from years of wear and tear. But if you need a painter, I can get you a painter and we can get this woodwork touched up for sure. They've touched up a little bit of the paint in the kitchen here over time. All right, so let me just say, this is definitely the breakfast room. Again, there's the formal over there. So a little four-top would be perfect for this space. They do have the high-end lighting system in this house. A nice little window seat here. And as you can see, the crown. Okay, so let me explain what we're fixing to walk into. There's actually a sitting room in this house, and there's a living room, okay? This is what I would use and what they're using as the living room. You can see it's got a two-way fireplace, and they've got their TV on top of the mantle. And they have a sectional in here, which I think is perfect. It's exactly what I would have done. And then we'll go around the corner and you'll see more of like a sitting area. So, you know, when you have guests walk in, they enter into this lovely space that's set up just for looks. It's very nice. Okay, so I'm going to take you back to the front so you can kind of get another view. You can go right in up the stairs. Now I feel like I'm in a South Florida home with these windows, these floor to ceiling windows. They're in really good shape. It just lets so much light in. So it's, and this space, this enclosed patio here is huge. There is a step down, as you can see. So you definitely want to make sure that you're careful when you go out on the towel, because with our humidity, sometimes the towel gets a little slippery. But they even have a place where they had a TV hung at one point. And I'm going to take you out there in just a few minutes. But this is the sitting room, and we're going to walk in to the primary bedroom. And we're going to pass a little bit of a storage underneath the stair storage. This right here is the vacuum system I mentioned earlier. That's good storage in there. Okay, so again, this room here, lots of faux finishes in this house. This paint is not dirty. It's just the finish. The floor is in really good shape. This is a big room. As you can see, this is a full-size bed. And they don't even have big furniture, but you could go with really big furniture if that's your style. There's plenty of room in here. As you can see, the ceiling, oh, it's soaring. Look at this TV. That's an old box TV. I'm curious if it works. Let's see. Huge ceiling. I would think this is probably 18 feet in here. It's huge. But this is like a glaze. You might want to repaint this. There are some places where things have been hung but removed. And you've got these twin French doors here that open and close, going into the bath. All right, so on this side right here, you've got the toilet, you've got the little water closet here. Crown runs all the way through, okay. And I would definitely ask them to leave these mirrors because they fit perfectly and they go really well with the colors in here, and it matches the faux finish on the ceiling. Again, you just want to get these cabinets repainted, but this is like a tile. Okay, so thankfully it's not small tile, it's not hard to clean, there's not a thick grout line. Is this terrazzo? Let's see. Everything's very clean. Here's the mirror, it's so pretty. Can you see the ceiling feature? It looks like clouds. And so you do have this nice soaking tub. It does not have jets, which is wonderful. Again, you're gonna probably want to touch up some of the paint in here. The baseboards are a little worn, and I'll try to show you the detail on the tub. All right, this glass. There looks like to be a cracked tile here. This needs a good scrub. All right, and then walk into the closet, which also has access to the attic. And more space over there. All right, now I'm gonna take us back out to the living room, and on the next video, I'm gonna take you upstairs.